Hi, I am Jim Fitzgerald, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and Innovation Master. I'm going to discuss the differences between mass production and lean production. I will use 3 pictures and 1 analogy to highlight the differences in methodologies. To make the comparison, I use a river ecosystem as the analogy. We can all relate to the flow of a river. Let's look at how mass production and lean production compare in nature. Lean production creates an ecosystem that works together as one entity. A smooth flow dominates. Takt time, the ecosystem's heartbeat, is constant and strong. Creeks flowing into the river are at a constant rate. Mass production was a strong, innovative solution almost 100 years ago. It standardized procedures, which is still a strong practice today. Continuous automation and optimization are hallmarks of this methodology. However, with mass production, creeks don't just flow into rivers, they are dammed. Let's review mass production in a little more detail. Mass production has dams on each creek. They are known as business units. This is because each dam represents an effective manufacturing unit cranking out parts and storing them. They hold parts behind the dam until there is an economical amount of parts built up to efficiently transport them, which is inventory, a waste. When enough inventory is built up, the dam releases that batch. The dams are different distances from the river based on transportation time. Transportation time is a waste because a customer does not want to pay you to move stuff around. Water or parts are built up behind the dam until it is economical to release the built-up water to the river. When it is released, the water from the dam arrives at the river, which perturbs the river. This is due to an instantaneous addition of so much water all at once, which represents inventory. The river stores the extra water by rising until, over time, it comes back into balance. This happens with every creek connected to the river. Lean production also has creeks. However, the creek delivers just 1 unit of water, which is part of an order, when the river needs it. This hardly perturbs the river, and the flow remains steady and constant. Lean production has no dams. Well, maybe a little dam holding just enough for 1 order, but has no inventory behind dams and no inventory stored in the river. Remember, when excess units of water are flooded into the river must store them before using them, which is a waste. Also, if there is a defect in the water, lean production finds it right after it was introduced. This means you just throw 1 unit of water away. For mass production, the worst case problem happens when the defect occurs in the first water unit and is undetected. Then the defect continues in all other water units produced until the water is released. The first time the defective water is noticed by the river is when all the units of water are released at once. With all the dams and water releases for each creek, you must need a sophisticated system to manage it all. Lean production executes pull, so an order is needed before any water is collected at the river mouth. There are no water storage tanks, and water is only delivered based on an order. The correct amount of water is pulled from each creek based on the order. This is what is meant by flow. Creating this flow will highlight inefficiencies in the manufacturing process. Get rid of all the dams. Banish excess inventory at the point of manufacture and at the point of assembly. Get rid of storage facilities. Find the first defect, stop and rid the system of the problem. I am Jim Fitzgerald, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and Innovation Master. I look forward to guiding your journey into lean production.